Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. How to effectively use the internet time. The internet is a tremendously useful tool but can easily become a black hole for productivity. In today's world, many people need to use the internet daily for work, school, or as means of connecting with friends and family. But we also frequently find ourselves using it distracted without intention or purpose. While for most people it's not realistic to try to avoid the internet altogether, it's entirely possible to manage our habits in a way that allows us to use the time we do spend online for more effectively. So let's take a look and watch my video full. It will be really helpful to you, and if you are new to my channel, so please subscribe my channel, and if you like my video, do like, comment and share. So let's get started. Part 1: Becoming aware of your existing internet habits. Number 1: Create an internet activity log. If you find yourself wondering where does all the time go, this is a great way to find out for 1 week. Write down everything you do while using the internet, what website you visit, how much time you spend on each, how often you refresh or update pages each time you click on a embedded link, etc. Often our worst internet time wasting habit are things we do mindlessly. Make sure you include the time you spend using the network on your smartphone or other handheld device. For people with on the go lifestyles, this is often where we clock in most of our internet hours. Number 2: Identify your problem areas. Checking your mail or refreshing your Twitter feed every 5 minutes is an impulse that keeps us from being able to focus on longer tasks. If the paper we are researching begins to feel frustrating or boring, it seems harmless to take a 10-second break in order to see if something more exciting is going on in the another window. The problem though is that all things little break plus the time it takes us to refocus our attention as it shifts back and forth really added up. Particular habit will vary from person to person, but some example might include: do you check your email 50 times in a day? Perhaps you spend an appalling amount of time on celebrity gossip blogs or websites. Maybe you keep yourself logged into a Google chat or Facebook Messenger when you are doing other things and find you are frequently interrupted by friends looking to chat. Or maybe you find that after 30 minutes of concentrating hard on something, you get a sudden intense craving to see if anyone new has liked your new Facebook profile picture, and then just get sucked into your newsfeed for an hour or more. Number 3: Get acquainted with your dopamine. It might seem like your friend is being hyperbolic when she says something like I'm totally addicted to my iPhone. But there are actual science behind this. Technology depends actually changes the way our brains work. Very similar to the changes a brain undergoes in the instance of drug, alcohol or gambling addictions. The culprit is a chemical in your brain called dopamine, which control your mood, motivation and sense of reward. Every time you hear the bloop of your Facebook Messenger, a little surge of a dopamine is released in your brain, which is what triggers the urge to check it. Dopamine addiction is an endless cycle. The brief high is caused by the anticipation, the uncertainty of the unknown. Who could the message be from? Usually, the urge to find out is the greater than the satisfaction we feel once we have actually seen the message, which leaves us feeling a little low and eager from another dopamine boost. While technology depends is becoming increasingly common in today's world, we don't have to be slaves to our dopamine receptors. With a little mindfulness and dedication, we can train ourselves to resist the eternally unsatisfying and unproductivity loop. Number 4. Resolve to make necessary changes. For many people, unlearning pre existing habit can be difficult, especially at first. Recognize that most of the thing changes are going to require restricting yourself things that brings you comfort or pleasure. It's not uncommon to even experience mild withdrawal symptoms when we begin to alter our internet behaviors in this way due to the increase in dopamine production. Keep in mind that this transitional discomfort is temporary, that you are on your way to being a happier, healthier, and more productive person. Now, part second, getting prepared. Number one, organize your workstation. It's amazing how much space we free up in our brains just by having a workspace free of visual distractions. If there is a pile of papers begging to be organized or dirty dishes scattered around, it's going to be more difficult to focus on the task at hand. Try to keep your desk or other work area free of everything but current projects and whatever item you use every day. Number 2. Organize your computer desktop. Make sure to keep your files organized into folders rather than splattered all over your screen and bookmark website you use frequently. This will save you a lot of time when it comes to searching for things you need and will keep you from being distracted by something that catches your eye in the searching process. Number 3, make a list of what you need to do on the internet before you open your browser. Is there a song you have been meaning to listen to? Do you need to read some restaurant reviews to figure out where to bring your mom for her birthday? Do you need to search cost for a home improvement project? This is something you should be doing throughout the day, every day, as things pop into your head. Keeping an internet to-do list will give you a clear sense of purpose and remind you your longer-term time management goals. Number 4. Determine what time of a day you are most productive. Some people are most alert because things in the morning, others don't reach their peak until the middle of the night. If you have some flexibility in your daily schedule, try to plan your internet time for when you are most likely to be awake, energized, and thinking clearly. Number 5. Plan to do more with less. Internet efficiency is going to mean something different to everyone depending on career, interest, and other lifestyle factors. Some people need to be logged on all day long for their jobs, while others primarily use the internet in the evening as a way to unwind. While the specific time management goals will vary from person to person, everyone should be aiming to simultaneously accomplish more while also spending less time online. Part 3. Implementing changes. Number 1. Minimize your screen time. In other words, simply aiming to spend less time on the internet in general is a good start. While it may seem counterintuitive, we tend to be more productive when we have shorter window in which to get something done. Second point, avoid multitasking. When it might seem like it's more productive to do 2 or 3 things at once, it can actually slow us down in the long run. as we are not able to give our full attention to any of one thing. It might be tempting to switch back and forth between internet tasks in order to keep things interesting, but try to stick to your internet to-do list, finishing each thing before you move on to the next. Number third, do what you can while offline. If you need to read something longer than a page, such as an article or a proposal, see if you can download it and read it with your browser closed. If you need to write a long email reply, try to composing it in a Microsoft Word. This will further minimize distraction by preventing you from going down hyperlink rabbit holes or protecting you from the bloops or digging of email notification as they inevitable trickle in. Number 4. Restrict the time you spend on social networking website. This is something you are going wrong to want to be tough with yourself about, as these websites are not only black holes for productivity but also very addictive. If you remember, dopamine thrives on anticipation, and the unknown in social networking sites are never static, always changing as people update their status and photos like things. And nothing is actually ever as interesting or fulfilling as we think it might be. If you must visit sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, etc., do so with the great awareness and give yourself a strict time limit. Try using a kitchen timer to keep yourself on track. It's important to actually sign off and close these websites rather than just opening a new tab or window on top of them. The easier something is to be accessed, the more tempting it is. Number 5. Respond with your email. Try checking your email just 3 times daily, once in the morning, once around the lunchtime, and once in the evening. Your email, while necessary, can be as bad for time management as social networking site if you are constantly refreshing or checking it unnecessarily. Make sure to trash, archive, or respond to every new email in each setting. This will not only save you time in the long run but will give you a sense of accomplishment as you stay on the top of your correspondence. Number 6. Look outside of yourself for help with self-control. If you are having trouble adhering by the restrictions you have set for yourself, you are not only one. A majority of people find it challenging to efficiently managing their internet time. So many people, in fact, there are a bunch of free or cheap downloadable applications out there to help you with just this. Here are just a few examples. Rescue time. Keep you from being able to access certain websites for a certain amount of time. Let's say you are working on a paper about different types of cloud formations. You will be able to access Google and the National Weather Services website that it direct you to, but you can block Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, BuzzFeed, or any other website that might tempt you to lose your focus. It also keeps track to your daily internet habits for you, letting you know how much time you spend on email, on Skype or WikiHow, etc. There are many other internet blocking applications available. All the slightly different parameter of additional feature, find on that works well for you. The email game turns plowing through your email into a time game. You earn points the faster you can clear your inbox. Pocket allow you to save website you come across of viewing at a more convenient time. Maybe you are reading an article that include an interesting hyperlink article. You can save this link or anything else to look at later. Focus@will is an application that uses brain science and soothing music to help increase your attention span and productivity, which will increase the impulse to seek easy distractions. Number 7. Consider getting rid of your internet at home. While this might seem like an extreme measure for some, it will absolutely force you to plan out the majority of your internet usage, inherently making your more productive use of internet time. If you are struggling a lot with self-control, this might be something to look into. Having to use the internet with other people around also a potential to make you more aware of your bad habit. You will be less likely to unconsciously browse your way over to your recent. If you want to experiment with this idea but you are not ready to make the full blown commitment and cancelling your internet services, try stretching your router at a friend's house for a few days. Or if you live with a roommate or a spouse who's not amenable to the idea of going internet free, have them change Wi-Fi password. So that's all for this video. If you like my video, please do hit the like button and do comment and share this video to your friends, relative and family. I'm also on the Instagram. The link is in the description box, so you can also follow me on Instagram. I will definitely solve your all problems and reply to you. I'm very active in Instagram, so you can also follow me. And if you have any doubt or anything you want to share, you can write on the comment box, and do like this video if you like it. And if you are new, so don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can notify my new video. So that's all for, and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, tada.